Judith and Cece, on behalf of future generations of students, we thank you for your lifelong commitment to supporting our nation's future engineering leaders. We also recognize each year a graduating senior who has shown outstanding leadership in student organizations. Although participation in such organizations is optional, the leadership experience one can gain in this kind of service can be invaluable in preparing students for a professional career. We are impressed each year that these student leaders find the time and energy to serve and inspire their fellow students. As a means of recognizing such outstanding service, we have established the Outstanding Graduating Senior Leadership Award. This year's recipient is J. Brandon Hochstrasser. Brandon, please join me at the podium. As president of the student chapter of the American Institute of Chemical Engineers, Brandon made changes in the way the group is organized, improving its interaction with students, and he took input from members at all levels. His infectious enthusiasm energized the organization. As a result of Brandon's leadership, membership has grown significantly. The students are more engaged, and the sense of community has grown in the department. Brandon has also taken the professional development goals of the student chapter to heart and organized activities that help the students prepare for careers in chemical engineering. The AICHE student chapter is now truly enriching the students' experience. Brandon has also interned during summers and is currently engaged in research as a research assistant here at the U. In addition to his responsibilities as president of AICHE, all the while maintaining high academic standards. Brandon is going on for his master's, and one of his goals is to be a successful professional leader. Congratulations, Brandon, on your outstanding record. Along with this plaque, Brandon receives $300. We have asked Brandon to be our student speaker this year. So Brandon, I'll turn the time over to you.
No, but...
Well, thank you, Dean Brown, and all of the engineering staff and faculty that are here. Recently, I received an email from one of my professors at Snow College. It reads, "You may not have remembered this little piece of advice I gave you when you were here at Snow. Here it is again. If you do well, make sure everyone knows you are from Snow College. If not, just don't say anything." This reminded me of the accountability I have as an engineer, especially one from Snow College and now the University of Utah. This accountability was also proved by early engineers. The ancient Romans had a tradition. Whenever one of their engineers constructed an arch, as the capstone was hoisted into place, the engineer assumed accountability in the most profound way possible. He stood under the arch. We as engineers today have that same responsibility as the Romans, to be outstanding engineers from the University of Utah. The responsibility to address the problems of today's fast-changing world. The responsibility of becoming problem-solver giants in education or industry. The responsibility of being leaders. To address the problems of today and becoming responsible and outstanding engineers, positions will be given to us where there are problems, and you play a vital part. These problems could be the change for more fuel-efficient cars, or perhaps to design far better pharmaceuticals. In any case, you might be in a position what other people can't perform, but you can put in the hard work and succeed. You have the tools and the preparation to help out in finishing the job for the team. As being a University of Utah engineer, you have unique qualities that other professions do not possess. One of the unique qualities that we have been taught here at the University of Utah is to be outstanding and responsible problem solvers. For example, as chemical engineers, we have been working on designing a chemical plant to produce methanol for the production of acetic acid. Not only is this a time-consuming task, just like other projects in other disciplines, this project requires the students to use thermodynamics, process engineering, chemical kinetics, fluid mechanics, heat transfer, decision-making based on our engineering intuition, and teamwork to accomplish the assignment. All of the subjects that have been taught to us as students are provided so we may help others. We solve these problems to prepare us for the future challenges that we will encounter. I would like to share a short story with you about one of our outstanding and responsible alumni from the University of Utah who addressed a problem and solved it. Ed Catmull, born in West Virginia, grew up in Salt Lake City. Ed had two idols, Albert Einstein and Walt Disney. He loved Peter Pan and Pinocchio and made flip books of characters he invented and studied millimeter versions of early Disney cartoons. He studied physics and mathematics as an undergraduate and completed his PhD here at the University of Utah in computer science. In the fall of 1970, when computer graphics was a new hot field, Ed Catmull realized that it perfectly combined his artistic and technological passions. At that time, there were no software programs for making pictures on the computer. As a result of being a responsible and outstanding engineer from the University of Utah, Ed wrote his own software. The result: Ed Catmull is currently the chairman of Disney Pixar Animation and is in the Engineering Advisory Council. I was invited to sit in a portion of this meeting in the fall of this academic year and realized that Ed is responsible and outstanding, and he comes back to the University of Utah to help us become responsible and outstanding engineers as well. The education we received here will allow us to make a difference in the world. Solving problems and being responsible and outstanding engineers can be found in many examples. Ed is one of the many examples from the College of Engineering alumni of the University of Utah that have had their run-in with the problems of their times and had to solve them, such as John Warnock and his wife Marva, creators of Adobe Systems, and Mark Fuller, creator of WET, Water Entertainment Technologies. We are part of that legacy. Just like the Roman engineers, when building an arch, they stood under that which they built when the capstone was placed. So it is with us. When we solve the problems of cancer, energy, food, medicine, and so on, we will be expected to stand under our own arches and prove our leadership. To be responsible and outstanding engineers means to lead. To lead is not merely to give direction, but inspire others to a meaningful cause. I have heard it said by our College of Engineering staff, I like working with engineers from the University of Utah. They are motivated more by changing the world than the money. No matter where you are or what your official title is, you can be a leader to motivate and inspire your fellow team members. Joseph Nye, an author and researcher in the field of leadership, said it this way: leadership should be seen less in heroic terms of command than the sharing and encouraging participation throughout an organization, group, or network. We have been prepared here at the University of Utah College of Engineering to be responsible and outstanding engineers by addressing the problems, by solving the problems, and by leading others Remember that email I shared with you in the beginning? If you do well, make sure that everyone knows you are from. We can leave here today and fill in for ourselves that we are from the University of Utah, and we will stand under our own arches because we are responsible and outstanding engineers. Congratulations, class of 2010.
Thank you, Brandon, for an inspiring talk. We now come to the part of the program that most of you